Welcome back to the Fame Journey, your go-to channel for the most compelling current events and stories from around the world. Today, we dive into a deeply unsettling incident that has gripped the nation and sparked widespread outrage. At Manchester Airport, 19-year-old Fahir Khan was violently kicked and stamped on by a police officer, an act that has been captured on video and gone viral, prompting significant protests and a public outcry. The repercussions of this incident are far-reaching, with allegations of police brutality, racism, and a subsequent discovery of a cyst on Fahir's brain. Let's explore the details of this case, the legal and social implications, and the broader context of law enforcement and public trust. On a seemingly ordinary day at Manchester Airport, a brutal encounter unfolded that would soon capture the attention of the nation. Fahir Khan, a 19-year-old charity worker from Rochdale, was at the airport to welcome his mother back from a trip to Pakistan. What was meant to be a joyous family reunion quickly descended into chaos. Footage shows Fahir being restrained on the floor as a police officer kicks him in the head and then stamps on his head, while his older brother Ahmad is also seen being aggressively handled by the police. Their mother, visibly distressed, was also pushed during the confrontation. The immediate aftermath of the incident saw Fahir feeling unwell and subsequently taken to the hospital for a CT scan. The scan revealed a cyst on his brain, a finding that his lawyer, Akram Yaqub, has highlighted as potentially linked to the trauma he endured during the altercation. The cause of the cyst remains uncertain. It could be pre-existing or a result of the traumatic injury. Regardless, the discovery has added another layer of urgency and concern to the family's plight. The incident has sparked a wave of protests, with hundreds gathering outside Rochdale Police Station and other locations to demand justice. The footage has been described as truly shocking by former Victims Commissioner Dame Vera Baird and has led to the suspension of the officer involved, pending an investigation by the Independent Office for Police Conduct, IOPC. Greater Manchester Mayor Andy Burnham has called the footage very disturbing and acknowledged the complexity of the situation, urging the public to allow the investigation to proceed fairly. The Khans are well known for their charitable work in Rochdale, particularly during the festival of Eid, and have been described as devout and hard-working members of the community. This reputation makes the incident even more jarring and has led to widespread support for the family. In a social media video, Fahir can be seen thanking donors for their contributions to their charity efforts, highlighting his and his brother's commitment to helping those in need. Lawyer Akram Yaqub has been vocal in his condemnation of the police's actions, calling it unprecedented brutality. He revealed that the family is deeply traumatized and is calling for justice to prevent such incidents from recurring. The Khan brothers' father, Rabnawaz Khan, has also spoken out about the impact on his sons, particularly Fahir, who is now dealing with a serious medical condition on top of the psychological trauma. The response from the Greater Manchester Police has been a mixture of acknowledgement and defense. They have admitted the footage is alarming and have referred the matter to the IOPC, while also stating that the officers involved were responding to a violent assault in which 3 officers, including a female officer with a broken nose, were injured. This explanation has not mitigated the public's outrage, with many accusing the police of excessive force and racial bias. The broader context of this incident cannot be ignored. It highlights the ongoing issues of police brutality and systemic racism within law enforcement, echoing similar cases that have sparked movements like Black Lives Matter. The public's reaction, including large-scale protests and demands for accountability, underscores a growing impatience with these recurring issues and a call for significant reform in policing practices.